Hi, Janelle here. Let's get a good angle with Sheep Hill Herbs. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Let's take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. So I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to share a video today that was a request by someone, and it is on oil pulling. So I'm going to show you how to do it. And first, I'm going to intro what it's used for, how it works. Once I put the oil in my mouth, I'm going to have to just stop talking. So oil pulling, I found a couple years ago, actually 6 years ago, maybe 5, 6, I had a tooth that had been damaged a long time ago. And my dentist said I needed root canal. It was in the x-ray, there was a black spot down at the root. It had sensitivity. I always kind of avoided like chewing at that spot. I think it was, not right for a while. So I did not want a root canal at all. They're not good for you. Even though if there is an infection, you do have to kind of like really get it out of the system. Like regardless, an infection that is present in your gums, in your teeth, is wearing on your organs and is not good. But also getting a root canal, there is a good chance that the infection is not getting totally removed. It kind of just goes dormant into parts of your body, into different organ systems. And when I do my Zytocompass scan, which is something I run for clients, one of the parts of that scan is a scan for your teeth. And you can see which teeth are under stress, and they might not even have a cavity, but they have stress in them because your organs affect your teeth and your teeth affect your organs and vice versa. It's all connected. So anyway, I did not want a root canal, and I did some searching and found oil pulling. And I began oil pulling like twice a day. It took away the sensitivity and pain pretty quickly. I also used Thieves essential oil, which is Young Living, and I rubbed it on my gum, on the tooth, around my tooth. At the time, I was not swishing with black walnut tincture, but I was using a tooth powder that I had made with white oak bark and some cinnamon and cloves and slippery elm. And so it was like every day, like really just staying on top of my oral gum health. And I was also being very careful with what I ate, and that was limiting sugars. I think at that time I had a grain-free diet, or pretty much grain-free, lots of vegetables. So the oil pulling, and I believe all of those other aspects, healed this tooth, where when I returned, I did not need a root canal. It was like literally mineralized back in. It was repaired. So I don't think oil pulling will do this by itself. I think it does it with all the other things I mentioned. But you pull bacteria out of deep in the gums, in the roots, in the depths of the teeth by doing the swishing. So I'll put the oil in my mouth in a second. I use about 1 teaspoon at a time. You can do sesame seed. You can do olive oil. You can do coconut oil. This is a practice. I think it's Ayurvedic, and sesame seed was like the first oil that I tried, and I think that's what they recommend in India. But I am partial to olive oil, and today I'm going to use coconut oil. You swish and pull. You literally are like pulling the oil through your teeth for 10 minutes. And the first time you do this, you probably will not get very far. You'll maybe do a minute or two and you'll just want to spit it out. You do not swallow the oil. You do spit it out. Don't spit it down your sink. It will clog your sink. But you want to swish for at least 10 minutes to really get the effects. And you actually also should be doing this first thing in the morning, even before you brush your teeth, ideally. And if you miss, because sometimes I forget and I get up and I brush my teeth, I still do it anyway. But the best time is right away before you have brushed your teeth. So I am going to, in a second, just show you the swishing, but I'm going to finish explaining. So you swish for 10 minutes, then you spit the oil, preferably in a trash can or compost. And then I usually rinse my mouth with some salt water. If I had a sore tooth, which I don't right now, I would probably rinse with like an essential oil mouthwash afterwards. And if you have a tooth that is really a problem, I would say do this twice a day. Twice a day, 10 minutes each. Okay, so for maintenance, I do this. I try to do it a couple times a week. So you just get, you don't want to use too much oil or you will like gag. I do not have a full teaspoon. It's probably almost a teaspoon. This spoon is bigger than a teaspoon. And you can try less in the beginning and then take a little bit more until you can swish with a full teaspoon, but don't start with too much. It'll be too much. So here we go.